Hey everyone, long time no speak. It's your boy. I apologize if I look a little disheveled. It's because I am going through finals, projects, period of graduate school, and it's been a lot. However, I need to do this review and get it out of the way because I'm selling this. This is Slumberhouse Kiste, and it's my favorite Slumberhouse. Why am I selling it, you say? Slumberhouse Kiste suffers from too awesome to use syndrome. As you can see, I've barely touched this. I've worn this maybe like 2 or 3 times max in, I don't know, the year I've owned this. Because the juice is so rare, so hard to find, it's discontinued, it's so expensive, etc., that you're afraid to use it. I'm afraid to use it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to run out of juice. I got an offer from someone that was just too good to pass up. Really, too good to pass up. So I'm like, all right, I'm selling it. So here's my review. Here's some final thoughts on it. Notes, it's peach, honey, tobacco, berries, tonka bean, heather, patchouli. Reading off of Fragrantica notes because I don't really like going off of that. I just talk about what I think of it. This is tobacco heavy, and this is very similar to Back. It's in the Back Sova vein as well. If you've smelled those two, you have an idea, you have a palette of where this is going. Where it goes differently, I think, than Back and Sova is this definitely has that peach, whereas Back has that apricot. This goes in a sweeter direction. I would say this is the most gourmand out of the 3 of them, where Sova's got a little more animalic to it, and Back is a little more, I think, tobacco rich than this one. Not this has tobacco, believe me, it's got a lot, but that's playing more in Back, but not so much this one. This one also has like notes of tea. It's got some like boozy elements too, so I think the Fragrantica is a little incomplete with that. But there's the unofficial notes, just the things you pick up, but there's definitely like tea, because where Josh was going with this fragrance was it was inspired by, like, I think Savannah, Georgia, like a summer in Savannah, Georgia. So it's kind of that southern comfort that of what you find in the summer there. So the peach is the tea, the whiskey, a little bit of hay nuances from Sova. Like I say, Sova, Back, and Kiste, they share this DNA. This kind of rustic southern DNA that's really nice, very endearing. I like it a lot. So it is hard to let this go. So I'm just making this video as a record because I might not ever own this again because it's discontinued, hard to find. But it's very, very much worthy of a review that I had to, my first review in months. Super strong longevity, like every Slumberhouse. Totally what you'd expect. It's beast. It'll last hours. It'll last until you scrub it off. Projection, because it's an extrait, it's not like super projecty, but so it doesn't reach out far because there's not as much alcohol pushing it out. However, when you're up close, it creates, how it is with those like extract, the essential, the absolutes, where it's just like a thick like veil of it when you're up close, and that's what I like about it, because this is an intimate perfume, I would say. It's not like go outy, party-y. This is something that's very comforting, very intimate. Definitely, I would say like a winter fragrance, cold weather fragrance, because of its potency, its strength. However, this was inspired by the summer. So it's, you could wear this during the summer, just go easier with the sprays, like 1 or 2. I feel kind of silly talking about this because it's like, most people will never even own this. But if you do, you could totally wear this during the summer because it was inspired by it. I would wear this all year round, says the guy who's barely used it, but that's, that's how I am, because you can't find this anywhere. This is a collector's item. That's the thing with Slumberhouse, is they're collector's items. You don't want to spray them because they're so rare. It's like how like people collect like cards and things like that, like Pokemon cards, baseball cards. You get them like graded, professionally graded. It's like, this is a 10 out of 10. This is perfect. That's like what these are. You just want to keep them in their bag, in a closet, away from light, away from anything, and just let them sit, and you just sit on it like you're dragon, like Smaug in The Hobbit, just sitting on your treasure trove. That's how it is with these. I'm talking more about the aspect of owning it rather than the fragrance, because I think it's unavoidable. You have to talk about owning this fragrance rather than just what it is, because what it is great. That's the whole point. But Slumberhouse it's a strange house because the ownership of this fragrance is just as notable. Like you like baby it, like it's like it's like a Ferrari or something. It's like, I don't want to use it. I got to keep it safe. I can't let it. So the times you do use it, it's a big occasion. Like it was big occasions when I used this. And it was very nice. I loved it. It's a beautiful fragrance. And other people think so too. But it's just one of those where you only have an ounce of it, 30 milliliters, and then it's gone forever. So it's, no pressure, right? So you just got to be careful with it. I don't know, maybe Josh, you know how Josh is. He's like, it's discontinued, and then it pops up a couple months later. You never know with him, really. So maybe it'll come back. But yeah, it's like, it's I will miss it, but you have to come to the realization that like I never used it anyway. I just like looked at it and I was afraid to use it. So it should go to a better home where the person will actually use it. And that's just, if you love it, you got to let it go. You know what I mean? So that's how it is with this. It'll go to a good home. I know the person seems really nice. So I'm happy about that. Happy for them. But it is beautiful. Let me just get a smell for you guys on screen. YouTube reactions. Oh, so the first thing you're hit with, it's like finally he gets the smell. It's like just wet, rich tobacco. It like what you get in Back, like what you get in Soba, but it goes in that peach direction, honey direction. So it's the most gourmandy of the three. It's not animalic. I'd say this is the most feminine of the three, if you want to call it that, because Slumberhouse is so androgynous, unisex. But of the three of them in that vein, I would say this is the most feminine. But that's not a bad thing, because I believe every fragrance, you just wear what you want. So, guys, you can easily wear this. I love it. It's a favorite. It's my favorite of the three. Even though I say it's feminine, that's not really what matters. But maybe it matters to some people. Good sprayer, and it really sprays like a blot. No, I am not spraying it for you. Too expensive to spray. I'm not monetized, so sorry guys, not getting a kickback for spraying it. You're just gonna have to believe me that it goes, and then it's a nice big blot, and then it just, how it is with the oils. It's just, it stays close to you, but it's thick. Very nice. I'm happy I owned it. I'm a Slumberhouse supporter. Josh can be frustrating sometimes. That's what it is. If you're listening, Josh, I love you, but you're frustrating sometimes, but I'm sure you know that. Yeah, answer my emails. Anyways, yeah, so that's it, everyone. I don't have a whole lot of fragrances at the moment, just because, I'm just busy with other stuff. But, I try to do these when I can, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. I still can't believe my Eros video is the most popular one. That's so funny to me. It's like, it was like, I wasn't even trying that one, and it's like, that's just what I'm known for. But I hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you soon.